So hello, where are you coming from and what's your name?
Thank you. My name is Ilaliyo Samundombe. I'm coming from Angola, the great country Angola.
So tell me, Ilaliyo, what is entrepreneurship? What does entrepreneurship means to you?
Entrepreneurship to me is defining people that are taking responsibility. It's defining people that are taking over things. It's defining people that have the capacity and the ability to initiate things and to take over. This is entrepreneurship.
For you, as a young man, what are the advantages of being entrepreneur? You are an entrepreneur.
Sure, I'm an entrepreneur. One of the most important things for any family in the world is to be able to sustain, to get food on the table, to sustain children, to be able to do the things, the adventures you want to do in life. And to do all these things, you need money. If you are not an entrepreneur, if you are not earning money, you cannot be able to take care of a happy family. You cannot be able to do anything that actually improves your own life.
How can you help other people in your country to earn money? How can social entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship for young people do that?
Thank you. You're talking about a very important thing, social entrepreneurship, of which I am also a social entrepreneur. One thing I love so much is social entrepreneurship. And let me say this, I have learned and I have discovered, even from my country, Angola, that social entrepreneurship is one of the most important things. A country cannot grow, it cannot survive without social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship is having people that are committed to transforming the lives of other people through institutions, through their work, through universities, or whatever other institution you may think of. Even in government, we need social entrepreneurs.
Tell me, please, what are the values that a leader needs to have in order to lead our world nowadays?
Thank you. That's a very important question. I'm a leader, so I'm going to reflect on my values. We need committed people. Commitment is a value that is critical. If you are a leader, or you cannot be a leader without commitment. We need honest people. This world needs honest people, and I believe that value should not be taken away from anyone who wants to be a leader. Thirdly, and lastly, I want to talk about commitment. Okay, I've talked about commitment. I want to re-emphasize commitment. When you're talking about commitment, you're talking about accountability, commitment to being accountable, commitment to being, to report, to do everything. So for one to be a good leader, they should be able to be committed, they should be able to be accountable, and these are critical values for all leaders.
You are a leader of Yes Angola. What is Yes Angola committed to do if we have all the support in the world in the next 5 years?
Wow. That's powerful. Let me start by saying Yes Angola is a far-sighted institution. Small as it is today, one of the things we want to do first before we can transform the lives of young people in Angola, we want to grow. Yes Angola is currently committed to growth, institutional growth. We want to grow to become a reputable development project in Angola. And we want to transform the lives of young people. But from what you're saying, I need to emphasize that we cannot do this if we don't have support of like-minded institutions.
What kind of support do you need, concretely?
We need financial support. We need institutional development support. We need networks as support. We need to enter into strategic partnerships with other institutions, other organizations that have skills that we don't have, that have capabilities that we don't have. And support for me, it encompasses all these things. If you give us money and we don't have capacity, we can misuse the money. So
let me rephrase that. First, you need money, financial support, but also you need training to be sure you achieve the right results. But what do you think the results of the Yes Angola would be in the next 5 years? What do you want to do? 1, 2 projects, important projects that you want to do.
We want to transform the lives of young people, I said. And one of the things that we have been discussing currently within the global Yes Network, and we have been discussing with other leaders in the Yes system, is that we need to set up institutions that support, that provide a holistic support to young people in our countries. And we want to set up a Yes Institute. This is our main objective, to have an institute, to have a facility that supports young people from A to Z, that supports and enables young people. That we meet young people with nothing, and we want to grow them, we want to develop them until they become reputable and respectable entrepreneurs in our countries. This is our objective. This is what we want to see happening. And we believe, like you're saying, the issue of support, we cannot achieve this without support. We really need the support of Yes HQ. And this is what we want to see happening in our country.
So in the next 5 years, you are committed to set up a Yes Institute.
In Angola, yes.
In Angola. But what are the core values of Yes that you will be able to transmit to the young people that will be the beneficiaries of the Yes Institute in Angola?
Maybe not values, but what we want to transfer is skills. What we want to do is to put motivation. We want to motivate young people in Angola, make sure and ensure they are motivated to do business. They are motivated to do things of their own. They are motivated to create new things. And while we motivate them, we want to give them the skills that enable them to be able to see their dreams coming true. And through the Yes Institute, this is what we are going to be fighting for. This is what we are going to be struggling for.
You talked to me about dreams coming true. What was your dream that came true through Yes Network?
Okay.
What was your success story within Yes? Only one.
Okay, I was going to talk about a lot anyway, but let me give you one that has to do with my work. I think the greatest dream I've had was to be able to contribute towards the development, as a social entrepreneur, towards the development of my fellow countrymen. One of the things that was so tragic for me was to see young Angolans hopeless, without anything to do, just moving around the streets. And what I want to say is, one of my major dreams in Angola right now, through the training programs we've come up with and other things we've been trying to do, we've tried and we've managed to transform at least the lives of a few young people in Angola. We've managed to help young people to start businesses. We've managed to help young people to go to school and get a basic education, and now they see the world differently. So this is a dream that I had.
What was your reward after you did so many things for these young people?
The greatest of them is satisfaction. I felt satisfied. You know, when you have a dream, it's like you have a burden. It's like you're carrying something heavy. And when you manage to achieve your dream, when you manage to realize your dream, it's like that heavy thing, you're no longer carrying it anymore. So
goes away.
It goes away. And for me, this is great achievement in itself. Look, we probably earned money. We probably got an opportunity to travel around the world with Yes. This was powerful. This was fulfilling. But it's not anything compared to the dream, achieving the dream of being able to transform the lives of other people and losing that burden that you have.
I congratulate you for you being a model for the other people. Tell me just one last thing. How would the perfect world, the ideal world, looking for you?
Thank you. The ideal world for me, this is a very tough question. Is a world...
Name me only 3 characteristics of this world.
It's probably one, very important.
Okay.
It's a world where young people that are growing have facilities, have the means to realize their goals. This is the ideal world for me. It's very tragic to have a world where people have dreams, have hopes, and they cannot realize them. If this world, through institutions like Yes Angola, Yes HQ, and other institutions that are like-minded, can provide facilities, can provide means and ways for young people to be able to realize their goals, to be able to realize their dreams, that's an ideal world for me.
I thank you so much, and
Thank
I'm confident you're going to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
okay.
you. Sure.
Great.
Yeah.